Hey, what's up guys? Ali here from MySocialU.com and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, we're going to talk about a couple of time-saving hacks you can use to save time on Instagram mobile app. So let's jump right into the video. And actually, before we do that, you know what to do, right? Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, now let's jump into this. So the first hack I use, it's called the text replacement. Basically, and let me actually do the demo for you. So I'm gonna go to, I use iOS, the iPhone, and I'm gonna go to my settings and then general right here. And then I'm gonna go to keyboard right here. And then I'm gonna go to text replacement. So remember in all of my videos, and I'm sure you've seen other people talk about this too, that, hey, always use 30 hashtag or 20 hashtag or 13, whatever the number may be. I'm a big fan of using 30 hashtags, but maybe you're thinking, how in the world I'm gonna type 30 hashtags every single time, right? Or maybe you can save in your notes app, but then still you have to copy paste. But guess what? You don't have to do any of that. So look at this. So I can, in my text replacements, I have this text shortcut set up, HT1 right here. So basically, what I have here in the phrase, I have 30 hashtags, and then the shortcut is HT1. So let me do the demo. So I'm gonna go to my Instagram, and let's say I was uploading my content, or actually let's just do in the comment section. So imagine you are uploading the content, the images or the video or whatever it may be. All I have to do is just type HT1. And look at this. So here is one group of 30 hashtags, right? How cool and simple is that? So I'm gonna delete all of this, and I actually have several of these set up. So HT2, this is the 3 hashtags that I use sometimes. So you can create multiple text replacement shortcuts. HT3, I believe this is another list. It's not gonna post because I'm trying to add it to a post that already has 30 hashtags. So that's why I got that message, too many hashtags. I'm gonna delete that. So this is how, by using the text replacement shortcuts, you can save a lot of time. And I use it for hashtags and also the common things that I say to people. So for example, if I go back there, I'm gonna go to general and then keyboard and then text replacement. So I have, for example, glad. So when I type glad, the phrase is, I'm so glad you liked it, right? So a lot of time people will comment on my content and they say they really liked it, they liked the tip or the hack or the tactic or the strategy that I shared. And in my reply, sometimes I just type glad and it puts those words or that line out there. Let's do a quick demo. So for example, here I replied to these people. I'm gonna try to see if I have not responded to a comment. I guess most of them I have, but let me just do a quick demo here. For example, this guy right here, this is what I'm looking for. Thanks for sharing. And I'll just say, so glad you liked it, right? So in this case, it makes total sense, and I'll just hit post. That's it. But don't always just use this, because sometimes I try to respond to them, and then at the end, say something like that, right? For example, let's see, I want to demo another one. So for example, this person said value bomb. So I'll just say, so happy that you enjoyed the content or the post. And then I have another text replacement set up as HH. So when I type HH, by the way, how are you? So point being, don't set up the text shortcuts and then use it over and over again. I use it as an extension to my comments. So for example, for this guy, first I responded to him, and then I added the text shortcut, which was an extension to, and I'm asking just how is that person doing. So for example, if I post it, this is how it's gonna look like, right? So this was the first hack. You can use the text replacement feature on iOS or Android. I'm not sure, so maybe look it up. But you can create shortcuts for your hashtags, and also some of the common things. Maybe, so I have these setups. How are you, HH, and then HG. So because I know when I talk to people, a lot of time I want to ask them, how their day is going, or how are they. So I ended up setting up the shortcut for that. And also glad. So a lot of times I want to thank people for stopping by my profile. So I ended up creating shortcuts for that. So you can just kind of take it and use it any way that you like. All right, so that was our time-saving hack number 1. Time-saving hack number 2 is actually something I've been doing recently. So a lot of people reach out to me and to the DM, and here's what I used to type all the message, right? Sometimes it would take, especially if you get a lot of messages, it takes forever. So now to save time, this is what I do. I respond with audio messages, and this is beautiful because now I can engage with a lot more people and build my relationship. So here's another one. And actually, to be honest with you, right now when people reach out to me via DMs, or if I reach out to them, my default is either an audio reply or sending them a short video, because both of them are, number one, they save time, and then number two, both audio and video, especially video, it helps build you relationship or engagement with that person much faster compared to the text. And then the time-saving hack number 3, which is similar, it's when you want to leave comments. For example, if I want to leave comment on this post, so one option is you can type on your keyboard, but the other thing is you can also just use this microphone and actually use the speech to text feature, and then that way you don't have to type everything. And sometimes I want to say a lot, or I want to leave a valuable comment. I don't want to just say good post or good video or thumbs up. I want to add some value, and it takes a long time, especially if I want to do it at scale. So it takes forever to type it. So I end up using the audio function on my keyboard. All right, guys. So those were the 3 hacks that I use, and I end up saving a lot of time on Instagram. So just to recap, number 1 was text replacement for hashtags and also for common things that you repeatedly say on your Instagram. And number 2 was in your DMs, when you reply to people or when you reach out to people, use audio notes or short videos. And number 3 is when you leave comments on other people's content, use the speech to text, the audio button to save yourself some time. I hope you like these. If you have any questions about Instagram, time-saving hacks, or Instagram marketing, Instagram stories, Instagram ads, any tactic you want to discuss, leave those questions in the comments below. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Before you go, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. And I'm going to see you in the next one, right? Bye for now.